Good morning, everybody. Back to our regularly scheduled programming here. Actually, a little bit later, 5:36 a.m. Taking my time a little bit more in the morning here, but today I'm gonna say, stop putting a limit on your potential, man. Limits do not belong on top of your potential. Potential as a human is infinite. And I was just looking at Jim Thorpe over the weekend. We went on a trolley tour and they were talking about Jim Thorpe. It was a history tour and just how he was a professional in, like, I don't know, 10, 11 different sports. Maybe it was 5, I don't remember. But where do you see that anymore nowadays? You don't see an athlete that's, focused on more than one thing usually. You see a Tom Brady, who's the greatest quarterback of all time, but I don't even know what the fuck else he even does. I don't really pay attention, but you see a guy like Michael Jordan. He was the greatest basketball player of all time, one of. And he's a great businessman. He's wealthy. His mom had a little bit to do with that if you watch the story about him, but he's a wealthy man. Businessman. He's doing awesome. He keeps growing, learning, changing, evolving. Dude's still playing basketball, still in shape. He's like, I don't know, in his 50s or 60s, I'm not sure. But human potential is infinite. So don't put a limit on how far you can go with your own life, because you can go as far or as little as you want. And in the last 6 years of my life, I've gone further than I ever have in my entire life. It's pretty crazy to think that all you have to do is believe, work your ass off. And I mean, like I always say, I'm working most days to the point of anxiety. I'm racking my brain. I just bought another book yesterday about human frequency, or about all frequency and its connection to humans and everything. But I can barely read the damn shit, and I'm just so jacked up, and that's how I get. So I usually try to read when I'm more chill and have more patience, which it does happen. I hate being like that, but that's how it is. But I'll tell you right now, you can be, you can do, you can have whatever the hell you want to do, be, and have on this planet. Affirm that shit. You gotta believe that shit. You gotta fight for that shit every single day. And hey, a better life. It's right out there in the dark where you don't want to go. So just don't put a limit on yourself or anybody else in your life. Have an awesome day. Cake this day's ass. Let's go!